Hello again, YouTube universe. This is Kyle9965 doing a video review on the brand new very best of WCW Monday Nitro. It's pretty. So first off, I'm going to just talk about the boxing or the case of the 3-disc set. So here you have basically all of the major stars that were in WCW. Like Sting, Bill Goldberg, Ric Flair, the Giant, who you guys now know as Big Show, Rey Mysterio, who was one of the forerunners in the Cruiserweight division, Eric Bischoff, the man behind, the NWO, Diamond Dallas Page, and one, in my opinion, the best wrestling faction in history, the NWO. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Hulk Hogan. So yeah, and then on the back here, it just gives you like a little brief story and talks about how WCW started a ratings war between WWE, and here it has Diamond Dallas Page holding the world title and Kevin Nash fighting Sid Vicious. So you open up the case here, and it has a cool picture of Sting doing a Stinger splash. Diamond Dallas Page against, I believe, Billy Kidman. If you guys don't know who Billy Kidman is, look him up on YouTube. In my opinion, he was one of my favorite cruiserweights back in WCW. So check him out. He was a hell of a wrestler. Hollywood Hogan gave him the leg drop to someone, and another picture of Kevin Nash fighting Psycho Sid. Then you open it up here, and you have a 3-disc set here. Starting up way up here over the right, you have another one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and one of my favorite wrestlers in WCW, hands down, Bill Goldberg, holding the WCW and United States title. It's a cool picture. Then you have WCW Disc 1, 2, and 3. Disc 1 highlights WCW through the years of 90, 95, and 96. Disc 2 highlights the years of 97 and 98, and Disc 3 highlights the years of 1999 to 2000 to 2001. So, basically my opinion about this, like I said, it highlights a lot of great moments in WCW's history, that being like when Lex Luger first came in, and he came in during the Hulk Hogan match, signifying that he was someone who used to work for the World Wrestling Federation, now coming to WCW. He also highlights other great things, like the NWO, how Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, when they first came into WCW, starting the whole outsider storyline that I remember as a kid. So it's kind of cool seeing that again. And how the NWO, like I said, they just formed and how they just really rampaged through, a lot of stuff. And this DVD is also hosted by Diamond Dallas Page, which was, I think, a good pick to host this DVD set. Is Diamond Dallas Page, who was a major star in WCW. So, yeah, I mean, it highlights some stuff. Like I said, in the second disc, it highlights a lot of stuff that the NWO did. Has a lot of great matches, has a lot of matches with Diamond Dallas Page in it. Not discrediting Diamond Dallas Page. DDP was the man. He's one of my favorite wrestlers in WCW. But, I mean, they just have a lot of matches with him in this. I mean, a lot of good matches, but, I mean, a lot. And the only reason why I think they probably did that was because he hosted the DVD set. So I feel like they probably felt some entitlement as to putting a lot of matches with him in it on the DVD set. That's just my opinion. But another thing, they also kind of really missed quite a few things as well, in my opinion. I saw one review, a guy was saying that there were like a lot of cruiserweight matches on the set, and I kind of have to disagree with him on that. In my opinion, I think I counted like probably maybe 4 cruiserweight matches on the set. The cruiserweight division was a major one of the major highlights in WCW, and I just really felt that they didn't really showcase that enough on this set. I mean, it had a good match between Eddie Guerrero and Hector Guerrero. Hector Guerrero. I'm sorry, not Hector Guerrero. Juventud Guerrero. Juventud Guerrero and Eddie Guerrero, which was a good match. Juventud Guerrero and Billy Kidman and Rey Mysterio versus Dean Malenko. Which were all great matches, and there was a match between Chris Jericho and I think someone else. I forgot who Chris Jericho fought on the set. But I mean, I just really think that that they really didn't showcase enough cruiserweight matches. One thing I think that they could have gone without on this DVD set is the Chris Jericho 1004 moves. I didn't like it back then as a kid when I watched it on television, and I still don't like it now after all these years seeing it on this set. I think that's something that could have gone without. To me, that's not really a highlight in WCW. Like I said, I didn't find it funny then. I don't find it funny now. Another thing that kind of I didn't like. One thing I didn't like about the set was that the only match that they had with Goldberg in it was the Monday Nitro match between Goldberg versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan for the WCW Championship, and that is a highlight, on Monday Nitro. But I mean, there were a lot of other great matches that Goldberg's had on Monday Nitro. Like they could have shown his Goldberg's debut match against Bill DeMott on WCW Monday Nitro. They didn't show that. They didn't show Bill Goldberg versus Scott Hall for the United States title. I believe that was on Nitro before as well. So, I mean, for Goldberg to be one of the major stars in WCW, I really feel like they didn't really showcase him enough, in my opinion. He was in a couple of other matches on this set. There were a lot of other matches that he was featured on, but I just think that, they should have showcased him a little bit better on this set than they did. Another problem I kind of have with this is that they show the 1999 Hulk Hogan finger poke of doom. I mean, why the hell would you put that on a disc that says the very best of WCW Monday Nitro? Now, I will admit, WCW, they were great, and they kind of, faltered a bit, as the 90s came to an end. They sucked crap. I will admit that. But I feel like if you're going to produce a DVD set that says that showcasing the very best of WCW Monday Nitro, I really don't think that you showing a clip of Kevin Nash taking a dive on Hulk Hogan on Monday Nitro, January 4th, 1999, is really a great moment. I don't consider it a great moment. I consider that to you kind of discrediting WCW in some way. That was when WCW started to become trash. But once again, like I said, that's my opinion. Others may not like it, but that's just my opinion on the whole thing. And then they showed some other stuff as well during the, like when Vince Russo first came into WCW and how he was talking and how he was going to change and everything else. And it ended with a great match between Sting and Ric Flair at the last WCW event ever. So, like I said, I mean, it's a good DVD. I recommend this for any old school WCW fan. If you grew up like I have watching this as a kid, I think you will love it. It does highlight the best moments of WCW. They have some great matches, most of them with DDP. But like I said, it's a good DVD. A great DVD for your wrestling collection. I recommend it, like I said, to any old school WCW fan. I just have my, like I said, there were some things I liked about it and some things I didn't like about it. But I have more positive reviews for this disc, then I think negative. So I recommend that you get this. I rate it 7 out of 5, or maybe 7.5 out of 10. But you guys let me know what you think.